watching Dan Aykroyd as a blues brother, a ghostbuster, and a conehead. Trading Places, by the way, one of my all-time favorite movies. It's great, man. Well, his latest film is fun for the whole family. He provides the voice of the Jellystone Park resident who is a lover of the picnic basket and is smarter than the average bear. I am talking about the hat and tie wearing Yogi Bear. A lot of love for Yogi there. The 3D movie, Yogi Bear, is going to be hitting theaters on December 17th, so please welcome the voice of Yogi, Mr. Dan Aykroyd.
Woo!
Hey! Like me. They're playing my song. Now, that's it. Thank you, Mario. Good to see you here at your office at the Grove.
That's right. Thank you for joining me.
And I'm so excited to be here because, you know, Los Angeles really rocks at Christmas. I mean, we don't have snow, we don't have cold, but we have decorations everywhere and the greatest Christmas spirit. And it's just really delightful to be here at one of LA's great tourist spots and a great place for us who live here, the Grove.
Yes. So Dan, I want to talk a little bit about Yogi Bear because it's taken a while for it to come to the big screen like this, and you're making such a big splash, and you're co-starring with Justin Timberlake, who's playing Boo Boo.
Hey, Boo Boo!
So how did that come about?
Well, you know, it's from the old TV show from the 60s, the Hanna-Barbera show, and I used to watch that as a kid coming home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon out in the cold up in Canada, and that was what kept me warm in the afternoons, was watching Yogi Bear. And so I come to work with Justin at the studio, and I hear him do Boo Boo, and I'm going, you know, I've got Yogi Bear because it's almost like sleep learning for me. I've been watching him for years. It's a subliminal thing. I know that. It's part of my being. And I hear him and I go, you're channeling this Boo Boo. How do you know? And he says, well, I watched it as a kid too. So the power of reruns brings us to today, where we have a beautiful big feature film that the whole family can do.
Yogi's First Christmas, I remember.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be great because, you know, it's the type of thing in the holidays you want a picture that you can take little kids to as well as, you know, big kids. So that's what Yogi is.
Well, Dan, I think it's about that time to introduce our
very exciting special guests.
Yes.
You know, I consider myself a pretty good MC. But there's one thing that I've always wanted to do in my career as a master of ceremonies. Firstly, I've always wanted to do the part of Yogi Bear, and I chased that part and I got it, and I'm so grateful to this industry for giving me that. But as an MC, I've always wanted to introduce the most famous man on the planet. Will you allow me to do that?
Yes, sir, please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovers of Christmas everywhere, please welcome direct from the North Pole, the one and only Kris Kringle, Santa Claus himself, and Yogi and Boo Boo.
Well, the Grove has got the biggest tree for all of you. We need to help you light it up. No, I gotta hear your voices. Are you ready? Well, we're gonna count down from 10 to 9, and Dan is gonna push a button. So here we go. 10,
9,